just went bought me a laundry machine. So I can keep washing money. Them gon' act like they down with the team. But they ain't get nothing from me. I had to get dripped before I hit the scene. I just cannot do no bummy. A breath of fresh air change up the regime.
Yo, what's up, baby?
I can't let these niggas
What up,
suck
baby
me.
girl? We up in this thing, man. 3130 talk show. This is the second episode. We got your boy right here. There's LaJuan. Right there you see my name, Q Folk 123. But you can also hit me up. There's LaJuan. We got my boy Big Nardo in this thing. We also got my boy The Gifted. Got the boy The Gifted, and we got Jairus Demarco in this thing today. So hope y'all ready for today's show. Before I get started, man, I'm gonna just ask my homies, how was y'all week, bro? How was y'all weekend? Like, how was the weekend, bro?
Good weekend. Get my name right, bro. It's Jairus Demarco.
DeMarco.
Jairus Demarco. Get it right.
DeMarco.
No, it was a good weekend, bro.
It's Darius Demarcus.
Jairus Demarco. But nah, it was a good weekend, bro. It was a good weekend. I was chilling most of the time, bro.
You were chilling. What you were doing, man? You had any baddies pull up?
Anime, bro. You know, I'm always alone.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Wow, man.
This guy.
Not my boy Jamarco. What about you, Gibby, man? How was your week, man?
Oh shit, it was straight. We had a little weather come in.
Yeah, a little weather come in.
Little tornadoes and shit coming through here.
Oh,
next weekend. We went out.
That's
to
a lot of
bar
weather.
Saturday. Yeah, we went out to a little bar Saturday downtown, 4th Street in Louisville. Okay. But Sunday that weather hit pretty hard. We straight though. Supposed to be getting a little more this weekend, but we gonna be alright.
That's all right.
What about you, Big Nardo?
That's all right. Kentucky.
Kentucky.
In the tuck.
Oh, you in Tuck?
In the tuck.
Okay.
Tucked in the tuck.
I ain't never been to Kentucky before, bro. What's Kentucky like?
Don't come, bro.
Bluegrass.
Don't come. Ain't no bluegrass out here, bro. Don't come unless you getting paid to be out here.
Is it like Mississippi in a sense?
Hey, the Derby nice though. It ain't like Mississippi. It's a whole nother climate. This is the Midwest. This ain't the South.
Whole nother culture.
Come up to the Kentucky, bro.
The
unless
Derby,
you get
man.
paid, don't come. The Derby, that's spending money. Unless you making money, don't come out here.
I want to experience.
Go to the Derby and bet on one of them horses.
Pull up, bro. I got you.
What he said. I'm here to spend money.
I'm trying to see what the Kentucky baddies looking like out there.
Pull up, I'll show.
Ain't no bad in Kentucky, man.
What about you, Big Nardo, man? How was your weekend?
It was a cool weekend, man. It was a cool weekend. I got outside a little bit. Saw Deep Ellum. Apparently, Deep Ellum had a shooting like hours after I left, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it's a crazy city out in Dallas. And it was a man of Hispanic descent. And I was at this little barbecue spot. And so I'm eating, you know what I'm saying? I got my company or whatever. And look across, and there's this young lady. She kind of like smooching up on this Hispanic guy. And like, like on Animal Planet, when you watch a deer getting hunted like by a wolf or something.
Yeah.
That's how I look, bro. And I hope it wasn't the same Hispanic guy that I watched get smooshed up on by this young lady and probably set up or something. I don't know, bro. But it was crazy out there in Dallas Sunday, man. But it was a nice weekend, though.
Got something going on, man.
It's always something going on down there. That's why I don't like being down there. But,
Man, I don't like being out down there. But guess what?
Sometimes.
Bro, that's the first place that man took me when I got here to Dallas, bro. He literally rolled me over there.
It's a Dallas staple for sure.
First place I was at that was the first place I visited when I ever came to Dallas.
I'm saying it's hit when you first come.
It's a Dallas staple,
when you first come to Dallas.
It was Deep Ellum and it was Uptown. Now, when the golden age of Dallas nightlife was when they had Uptown. They had this 3-level spot called the Den, bro.
Yeah.
The top level was like open air. They had a DJ up there, a bar over there. People be on the 3rd floor. Different kind of music from the 2nd and 1st floor. The 2nd floor, middle, that's where the niggas usually be at. Turned up. They got all the, that's where the trap music playing, the rap music and all this stuff. 1st floor, that's like top 100 club hits. Man, that was a time, bro. That was a time. And then that bitch got abandoned. I don't know if they shut it down or what happened to it, but like it just stopped being a thing. And like the building was just sitting there and nobody ever like rebought it. So maybe they have some structural issues or something. But I don't know, bro. Like that was a time, man. Can't nothing replace that. All this stuff now is like a ghost of those days. But I'm old, man. I'm old. You feel me?
Dallas is wild, bro.
It's a wild city. It's a wild
That's
city.
weird and wild.
Yeah, I never forget when I had kissed that girl in the club, in the middle of the club.
Wow.
Didn't know nobody. It was the first time I was just in the club.
Yeah.
She bought me a drink.
Tongue in her dad.
That's how you know the vibe's good. When you kiss her in the
Tongue
club.
in her dad.
Tongue and everything.
I mean, I saw it. I was looking at the nigga. I said,
I was kind of grossed out, but then I was into it.
Hey, you ain't lived too good till you kiss the girl in the club, man.
That sound like a Diddy party.
Okay.
She was a little cute little white girl too, though.
It sound like a Diddy party.
Well, I'm gonna hit y'all. My weekend.
A cute little. Hold on. Never mind.
Nobody asked me how to fuck my weekend.
We just gonna skip over what J Max said. How was your weekend, man?
She was,
my
bro.
weekend. My weekend was good, bro. I chilled. I got out just a little bit. I didn't like get out, like went to the, but I did. I accomplished a goal this weekend.
Come on.
So for the month, I was going for 50 miles. You know, y'all niggas know I like to run and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like every other day I run like 3, 4, 5 miles. I run 5 miles on the weekend, 3, 4 miles. So basically I ran 50 miles through that whole month. I just hit the 50 mark yesterday.
Congratulations.
Today's April 1st. I hit that bitch March 31st. No April Fool's Day. I did that shit.
Congrats.
And yeah, I feel accomplished as hell. Next month for April, I'm hitting 80.
80.
Congrats. Hey, you know they say if you run too much, it's gonna mess with your testosterone.
It don't mess with my dick,
bro.
I'm just trying to tell you what they say, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with my testes.
The testosterone.
My testes are work.
All right, man.
They gonna continue to work.
All right, man.
Like Rihanna said, work.
Don't run out all your juice, brother. Don't run out all your juice, man.
Hey, but look, but the reason why I'm able to run the way I be running though, the goddamn music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be having my playlist.
Yeah.
I be having all different, like I've been having Master P on that bit. I have
About it.
We know you got.
Yeah, about it. I had Master P. I threw some of that Playboy card in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have some Young Thug, some Wayne, some Uzi, and sadly, like sometimes I had Chris Brown and I have Justin Bieber in there. Like now, I know that's a weird combination, but that's my
bro. Yeah, I rock with Justin. I can run a Justin.
I can't run a Justin.
Just a guy.
I ain't running to nothing because I ain't running.
Come on, y'all tell me y'all don't listen to Justin
Bieber. I ain't gonna lie, I rock with Justin Bieber. I rock with Justin Bieber. I've been a fan, bro. Honestly, I was a hater when we was kids because I was like, how this little white dude on and I ain't got on yet. But, you know what I'm saying? We was all
you wasn't singing like that, bro.
But that nigga wasn't singing that well, bro.
You wasn't singing like that. You wasn't singing that, baby.
It sound good.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. You sound like a hater now.
No. He sounded good. No lie. I was a fan. Listen, I'm not saying I wasn't a fan.
Unk ass hating again.
I used to sing it. Be fun to have you come.
That nigga got hate in his heart, y'all.
He got the auto tune in his pocket.
That man said he did not like his voice. He did not sound good to me, Hal.
He said, yeah, hated his heart. That's funny as hell.
No, not that he didn't sound good to me. I thought I was better, bro. I was a hater at the time because we was the same age. I was like, bro, I hop on YouTube, bro. I'm killing this little nigga. But I like the music. The music was good.
Yeah, I sing better than Chris Brown, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's how I was with Chris Brown. I didn't like Chris Brown.
I sing better than Chris Brown.
Oh, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
When I first heard Chris Brown Running came out, bro, 2005. I hated that boy. Like it wasn't even because he was famous. It was just the fact like when I saw him, it was like, damn, we went from Usher to this. And it was like and you know they was trying to find their singer dancer.
They was looking for that new dude. They was
looking
for that new
dude. You had Chris Brown at the time. You had Omarion. I even fucked with Omarion because I was like Omarion.
So he sing better than Jay Holiday. So he sing better than Jay Holiday.
Huh?
Jay Holiday, low key. All right now.
Chris Brown sing better than Jay Holiday.
Yeah.
Vocally. Yeah. Yeah, Chris Brown killing Jay Holiday.
Yeah, Jay Holiday was cold then. You
can't.
Jay Holiday did one song, bro.
Talking about.
Jay Holiday did one song, bro.
No. He not a one hit wonder. Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
He did 2 songs.
Jay Holiday not a one. Jay Holiday had a whole pit.
No, nigga, don't say that. Don't say that. All he did was put you to bed and what's the other one that he hit?
I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I can't breathe. Yeah, that's the only songs he had, bro.
No, bro, he had a whole good album, bro. That first album was good. After that, he fell off. He was a one album.
Double whammy.
One album.
Well, I'll say that we can't mention him in the same conversation with Chris Brown.
No.
No.
I was trying to see because we back there.
Chris Brown, he on a different tier. He on that damn near Usher, Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown the GOAT. Y'all know what we're gonna say it.
Michael Jackson.
Right now, Chris Brown actually killing Usher.
Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown the GOAT. We're gonna put it there.
Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody gonna take that bait. I'm trying to bait somebody to argue with me about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson.
Well, this is the thing.
What about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson?
Are they comparable?
Yeah, they're comparable, but
it's a generational. It's a generational conversation. This is an MJ LeBron conversation all over again.
Jordan.
No, it ain't.
Basically, Michael is Jordan. Chris Brown is LeBron.
Hold on, what? Do that again.
Michael Jackson is Jordan.
And you saying like that's up here?
Yeah. Michael Jackson is Jordan.
You saw me say.
No.
And LeBron down here.
Hold on.
He did that.
Let me explain it. Hold up.
I'm confused.
That ain't what I'm saying. All right. Like
chronological order.
Like Gifted said, it's a generational thing.
Okay.
It just like how it's Jordan, LeBron, but at the same time, LeBron, it wouldn't be no LeBron if it wasn't for who?
For Jordan. Like we stand on the back, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So like LeBron up here and Jordan down here, right?
No, I'm not gonna put Jordan that low because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Jordan, it wouldn't be no LeBron.
So if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, it wouldn't be a Chris Brown. I'm with you. So Michael Jackson, Chris Brown.
If you're another person, if you want to say that, you can say that.
Like, cause you gotta build on our ancestors, bro. Hopefully the next person better than Chris Brown and we can go up. You feel me? Yeah.
That's what I hope. I'm gonna add on that nigga next.
Jordan, LeBron, you know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown is the GOAT of our generation.
Mike, Chris Brown.
Right.
You feel me?
But nah, Chris Brown I just like I said, that comparison of him and being LeBron, that's just like I said, that nigga is a LeBron. At the end of the day, Chris Brown can do everything that Michael Jackson hasn't showcased. So, have we seen Michael Jackson do flips on the stage? Have we ever seen Michael Jackson do a fucking flip?
Have we seen Michael Jackson kiss a woman?
No. Well,
we ain't seen him do it.
Yeah.
We ain't seen him hit one either though.
Hey,
I'm done. No, listen, I ain't even mean to do that because I rock with Chris. But I don't think comparing him and Michael is.
I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to cut that shit. Cause ain't no way you just said that about my GOAT on this.
Bro,
you trying to get Chris on the show.
He came for Michael.
Chris ain't gonna want to come on the show if you here.
No, I rock with Chris, bro.
I mean, you know, if Chris come, then you know we'll take the day off, big dog.
Got addressed.
Hey, big dog, take the day off, man. Hey, you know,
I don't think you should be here.
five people is you know, it gets to be too much. You know, we want to have 4. Y'all kind of look similar, my brother. Y'all kind of look alike. You know what I'm saying?
He saw episode 2. He ain't a fan, bro. He really don't want you here, and that's just the truth.
You know,
I don't want you here.
Hey, it's above me at this point, bro. I mean, it's above me. Executive said that we got to do it. Hey,
well,
you just said he down here.
Let me ask y'all a question. So we were talking about Michael Jackson, we were talking about Chris Brown. Where do Justin Bieber rank up in that?
Nowhere.
I think cut the whole screen off.
You know, they was trying to compare him to Michael too at one point because he was a young artist that was hitting hard when he first came out. Baby, bro, y'all know the type of money that nigga made out, baby.
But I'm saying, as far as like ranking and wise, as far as like, so today Chris Brown he just posted his resale tickets for the Chris Brown Breezy Bowl. It's the Breezy Bowl. He doing a tour this year, and so it sold out like crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, and I'm getting mine. But at the same time, Justin Bieber, if he was to drop some tour tickets, his would damn sure sell out too. And people, in a sense, at one point, Justin Bieber was bigger than Chris Brown. At one point, when people was hating on Chris Brown, you know, they always hate on Chris Brown. But I'm saying, at one point, Justin Bieber was popping. more when he was coming out in his younger days, more than Chris Brown. So where do you think he rank up when it comes to Chris Brown and
I
other
think
artists, period?
I think logistically speaking, when we talking about selling out, you gotta look at where these people selling out. Justin Bieber ain't selling out the same venue that Chris Brown selling
I
out.
don't know about that, man. That nigga
I don't know.
tour.
He might not be bringing the same demographic every time. Pretty much he is, though, because when we think about it, they both got the same group of people that they grew up
same
performing
fans.
to. Same fan base for the most part. The thing is, and Justin low-key is a R&B singer, not just a pop singer. He's also pop and R&B. So he's able to get, bro, when he dropped that album that was low-key black music.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He grabbed, hold on. That was,
for
us, that was his best album. For a lot of black people, we was like, yeah, that's it. I was already a fan before Jairus got here. He the new white R&B star, bro. He big. That's just that. He big as all of them.
Hey, well, at the end of the day, I just feel like Justin, even though he's reached his peak and he ain't going nowhere else, right now he going through some shit. And the reason why I say he going through some shit because he basically been going live lately. And a lot of artists is on drugs. A lot of artists that smoke. We all know these dudes on the white powder and stuff. But at the end of the day, Justin Bieber went live. I mean, we know him to be a very private guy. He went live basically just kind of like people was showing some real concern for my guy.
He really is our age.
Started locking up.
At 30, he our age, bro. He 30. I mean, at 30 years old.
Started locking up. I knew something was going on. I said something ain't right.
We done lived a few lives.
Yeah.
Bro, what you just say about that man's face?
We remember when his face started locking up on this side and he couldn't move it?
Man, I had Biebz palsy too, man. What you talking about?
That was more. I'm just saying, bro. He was stuck.
Biebz palsy.
I'm just saying he was stuck. I knew something was going on. It was stress or something. I didn't know.
Well, nah.
He couldn't sing or nothing.
Well, for real. See, somebody in the chat just said Diddy killed his career. And what's crazy about that?
Whoa.
Is what was
shout out my man Peasy.
Hey, a lot of people have been kind of coming up with these assumptions about Diddy was getting to Justin, getting to Usher. Usher supposedly brought Justin to Diddy. Usher did the Super Bowl last year, and he asked Justin Bieber to be a part. Justin was like, his mind wasn't in the right place to be able to go on that stage with him, which kind of, again, made speculations go higher. That may be something that happened. So it's like right now we seeing like this guy is like he drugged it. Now again, all artists are on drugs. Like I ain't gonna say not all artists, but
about 99%.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie.
A good 80 plus for sure.
So, do you guys think what's going on in like his activity as far as like what he's been doing and what he's been putting out there? Do y'all think that comes like a cry for help? Do y'all think like he has to like? It's just something like he's battling. You think he need like he just like again he need help.
Here goes the video of him that people say he was tweaking on. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
It should be up.
That's Justin.
It should be up.
He don't even look like him.
And if you actually listen to it, it's crazy.
Can y'all hear the audio?
Yeah,
we got it.
Put it on full screen. Get these people this man's face.
Is it me or is he vibing too hard to this?
I don't know. He might just be like me. Shit, I be vibing sometimes too. But people may think I'm tweaking. They might not
Is
be
he
wrong.
making his own beats or something? I mean, I can understand if he making the beat and making the song.
And he feeling it.
Do y'all hear the lyrics in the background?
I can't hear it.
No, it's just the riffs in the keyboard. I don't know, bro. I think he just vibing. Yeah,
he eyes here, bro. You know he eyes here, bro.
Now I'd have been up here off the bottle and playing on the keyboard and messing around with stuff, and I'd have been vibing.
Yeah,
that's just off the bottle.
He could be vibing off of something he made.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like Playboy Cardi?
That's what I was thinking. Bro, he's sober as hell, bro. His pupils ain't even big.
I ain't gonna lie. I now, like, honestly, from watching the video and again from seeing the comments from what people were saying, that nigga just vibing, bro.
I think he just vibing, man. What the hell didn't happen?
I mean,
But I didn't know.
we don't live with him.
I know he smoked weed. He didn't put that on live. That he's
everybody smoke weed.
I just don't know if he do anything else. I mean, now granted, most people that I know now be on that booger sugar too.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
A lot more people not realize.
So basically, from what we're getting is people. At the end of the day, as a celebrity, you can't live your life a certain way because they gonna always fucking talk.
Yeah, they gonna find something wrong with you, bro.
Because at the end of the day, from that video, from what we just watched, it seems like everybody can agree that he was vibing out.
Just vibing.
Like he was just vibing.
He might have been high.
But if you go look, if you go look at them comments, people are going crazy saying he needs help and this, and he's trying to run away from this place, this dark place. I'm
gonna tell you who really needs help. And I ain't want to believe it at first because he's an artist that I like a lot, and I've appreciated this journey. Kodak Black ass.
Oh no, he definitely need help. He definitely need help. And I don't know if he actually is mentally going through something. Sometimes I'm concerned that he might actually be mentally ill. Like Kanye.
Yeah, but being mentally ill don't make you.
He on them drugs too. He on them drugs making him more ill though.
I saw a video of him recently, bro. I can't find it, but it was like
someone he was coming out that mystery van.
Hey, I remember that one when he was with Casanat. I wanna do it.
No, I'm talking about like he was with him bad, bro.
It was something he was in the
mystery van. Oh no, here it go. Here it go. I'm finna share my screen again.
He was with Casanat at the house. He like, I wanna do
it. Stop, bro. That was a bad one.
Damn, look at him, bro.
There you go.
Bro.
That's a blunt that he got.
Hey.
But he holding it like it's crack rock.
Yeah,
say
bro.
Don't go out like 10 minutes, man. But definitely ain't going out like 10 minutes.
Bro.
He a legend, man. What? I'd rather go out like DMX and go out like...
Going out like DMX. What does that mean?
Is it dumb?
DMX, he died.
Hey, hold on, pause it, bro. Rewind it to where it's like it's just showing him, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like when he's standing up.
He about to show some more on him.
Son. I just said, get him, bro, chest. He said, like, no, I'm good. Hey, no, I'm dirty.
That shit made me sad, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like I be out here just begging for love.
All right, pause it right there.
Listen to him.
My hand out, like I'm sucking for love, bro. I want to be loved so bad, man. I want like, man, bro, because I just love the idea of love, bro. I want to be locked in with somebody. I want to be not like somebody. I'm on the jet, me, my old girl, Z Queen, my uncle, Benny, man, hair white, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know,
yeah, man.
Like that.
He on live. He just not looking good, bro. He not looking good.
I'm sorry. Bro. Kodak, he one of them artists where he.
Bro, why is Twitch tripping every time I try to stop sharing screen?
Crazy.
What you say, bro?
Comment in the chat, bro. Chat is comment. It says, as a barber, I love the show. It has every stage of beard growth.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, I'm in the army.
Hey, I
got
mine down. I cut mine down. I cut mine down.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
That's funny. I like that.
That's crazy.
I like that. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Polar Nights for that wild comment.
Shout out Polo. Crazy.
No, bro. But nah, Kodak been messed up, bro. As long as he keep putting out drug music, I like his drug music, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
He don't put out drug music though.
You sound
no, like his music is somebody that's on drugs, so he's his drug music.
He be putting out real shit, bro.
He on drugs though.
I ain't gonna lie, and that actual screen. Have y'all ever seen this show? It used to be like when you were younger. It was like about black cartoon characters, and they had like weird characters. And one of them, I think he kind of resembled like from a New Orleans thing. The little witch looking guy from Princess and the Frog. Y'all know this motherfucker?
Oh yeah. He's
like a pimp.
Yeah,
That's what the fuck Kodak look like. And I was like, God damn, he's so.
Ain't Kodak from Louisiana?
Yeah, and now he's
I thought he from Florida.
Oh, you know, yeah, he Florida. Yeah. I mean, they shit.
If they ever did a live action, Kodak
apples and oranges. Florida and Louisiana, same place.
Kodak could be that live man.
Hey man, it closer for me, bro. I'm praying for Kodak. I hope that he's okay.
Yeah, perfect, bro.
Hey, yo, P. Hey, P.
Yo.
Did you ever listen to that Durk album like you said you were gonna do?
I did. On a much happier note. I mean, nah, because Durk, he fucked up too. all the artists that I love, bro, they going down the drain. But
change the artist lineup.
Nah, bro, fuck it. I'm gonna just find new ones. They make them every day.
Look, I'm glad Thug home.
They make them every day, but nah, that Durk.
We just need to go and drop our project while we playing.
That Durk album, bro, is good. It's good. I listened to like his last 3-4, and none of them really hit since like that 2021 The Voice. But this one right here, the Deep Thoughts, is joint good. I think my 3 standout tracks are They Wanna Be You with Future, Monitor Me, and Untouchable. Yeah, he got some shit on there though. He got some shit on there.
So the one with Future, is that the hottest feature that they got on there?
He got a feature with Baby on there, and I think that Baby song decent too. Like it's like classic. It's classic. Durk and Baby. Lil Baby.
Cause we know Baby blackball. He ain't gonna get on nobody feature no time soon.
Man, Baby ain't
like Baby and Slim, still point guard and center.
No, I'm talking about the other Baby. He said Baby was.
What's Baby? We got a lot of
Baby. The Baby ain't gonna be on nobody feature no time soon. Don't photo rock with the Baby like.
Y'all see how I'm looking at that nigga?
I'll put him on my track.
Who is he featured on?
I'll put him on my track.
People fool with the Baby, man.
I'm gonna tell him to switch the flow up too.
Fucking with him.
I ain't gonna lie, DaBaby just dropped that freestyle the other day to Squabble Up.
He just did a song with that girl.
I gotta hear that. I ain't heard that. I gotta hear that Squabble Up.
He did the song
play it after the Durk, man.
He did a song with Young Miami, bro.
Hey, pull up. I heard that one. That's okay. Pull up that Squabble Up.
I'm talking about J-Max saying that he's
but Young Miami though. Think about that. Young Miami.
Put it in the middle.
No, I'm about to get to it.
Ain't really as hot.
You pixelated up.
No, Young Miami, but if he was blackballed, bro, don't worry about the camera, bro. I'm gonna fix that in a second.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
If Young Miami is fooling with him, then how is he blackballed? That's what I'm not trying. That's what I'm not getting.
She ain't
too hot either right now.
He's not blackballed. I don't even get why y'all keep saying that. He's not blackballed.
I don't think so.
Who else really like got a name? Putting him on a feature recently.
He don't need it, bro. I be playing.
He don't need it.
He don't need it, but I'm saying other people ain't rocking with him.
Freestyle. That nigga, he giving you every reason to know why his ass ain't gonna never.
Yeah, he don't need the industry. He don't need it.
He just like Chris. He just like whoever other artist that's out here independent. That motherfucker gonna ride. That nigga on tour right now. He was just in Austin. Man, all these damn girls, they love that nigga, bro. You still got niggas that jam and shit because a nigga can actually rap.
Yeah,
you can't take away talent.
I think he flow better than Lil Baby. My truth.
Oh, I can't listen to Lil Baby voice more than 2 songs in a row, bro. I can't listen to 2 songs in a row.
I put the Baby and Wayne together. I would put the Baby and Wayne before I put Lil Baby and Wayne.
Whoa.
I would put the Baby got flows. The Baby got flows that I would connect and say the Baby and Wayne can be close. Not that he better. Just saying, I would put him there before Lil Baby because they were trying to make Lil Baby the new.
Let's just leave Wayne out of it. Lil Baby.
I'm not even. Listen, I'm not even rocking with Wayne, and I can't agree with that.
Let's just leave him out of it.
I can't even agree. Wayne and DaBaby can't be in. They don't need to be in the same sentence. And I don't even rock with Wayne like that no more.
He got flows.
I just want to say before these brothers say anything, Lil Baby, I apologize for anything I said. We need you to come on the show, brother.
Nah, I'd rather Lil Baby be out here than Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. We take any baby. We take a 2-month baby. We take any baby.
Y'all saw the interview he did with Lil Yachty, and he was like, "I wear my heart on my sleeve." And he was trying to say like he keep his feelings tucked down. And he was like, "Bro, ain't heart on your sleeve mean you show your feelings?"
Who said that?
Lil Yachty said that. He was like, "Ain't wearing your heart on your sleeve meaning you show your feelings?"
Hey.
That's why I'm looking at how y'all move, boy.
Boat ain't slow though, bro. How these freestyles be
Born
going
ready,
here?
baby. Oh, he's charged up.
Know what the fuck going on?
DaBaby is here.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man. Baby, just incredible series. You told me this was episode 200.
200, my brother.
I thought he had already started rapping.
Episode 200. I'm the only one can run it, man. It's Baby.
Hey, this the one y'all been asking
Come on,
for.
man. I know
He's
what time
here.
it is. Let's do
Charlotte
it.
is in Los Angeles. It's time to get going, baby. Bars.
Oh shit, this episode 200, bitch. Look, baby,
This
just
ain't
incredible
Squabble Up.
freestyle show. You know what the fuck we do.
That
Every
ain't
single
Squabble Up.
motherfucking time. I'm the best motherfucking rapper. I ain't
That
gonna
is.
nigga want me.
That's a lot.
My pants.
Oh, man.
Man,
Oh, go
let's
back,
fucking
go back.
do it, man. Shout out K-Dot, by the way.
Look, we
Oh,
can
there
stop.
you go. There you go. Go back a
Whatever
little
you
bit.
want to do, we can
They
stop.
just switched the
You
beat.
got another one in you?
I got one more.
Let's go
Shit
for a
out of it.
three-peat, my brother.
Let's run it. This episode
Yeah,
200.
they
I can't let y'all down.
He did 3
I got
freestyles.
DaBaby here.
Bitch.
Go back.
Meetings
Go back
everywhere.
over
I
there.
had a pistol. No, even
There you go.
Give me that water real quick. Go ahead. Just run it. Run it.
I gotta drop some West Coast shit on you.
Come on
my
with it.
brother. Okay, look, DaBaby's here. Freestyle 200. I'm just incredible. You know what type of time we on. Hey, he charged up. Let's go get him, man, my brother.
Yeah.
Come on, take off on him.
On these niggas' head, they got a migraine. Fuck with brains, that won't call her back. I'm playing mind game. Money, we're playing a funeral. Thinking about taking my chain. Nigga won't need no ambulance. Fucking around with my aim. Leaving a nigga DOA. Nigga want me to squabble up. Won't even let him throw a punch. Gon' punch Ali, I shot him up. Rest in peace to Muhammad Ali. Stepping, yeah, when I hop on the beat, you better go get the hottest for me in the Tesla truck with the top of the seat. Nigga, I came out LA on business. I had a couple meetings everywhere. I had a pistol. No manners, but no slut, so I don't care and I don't listen. I fuck her good and pull out on her hair, but I don't kiss her. Turn on the music, it make me dance.
Go crazy.
Yeah, Glock 40 Ruger tucked in my pants.
Oh, man.
Yeah, look, nigga play with Baby, shot the party up. New York for a couple of days. I flew into LaGuardia. The bitch don't play no basketball. Her dude is fucking guarding her. I think he's scared of losing her. Choose her, then she's out of there. Potter frames look just like the glasses Harry Potter wear. Cuban link look just like the collar that the dog will wear. You can see I'm only top 5 and they don't gotta care. Stupidly living in a delusion. Baby, just keep on giving it to them. In and out they confusion. This shit like I lay with Luca. It ain't no way that we losing. You ain't even gotta convince me that you're crazy. I ain't moving. They gonna have a snowstorm and they late for the play and I don't shoot them.
Let's do it.
Nigga, squabble up.
Hey.
Shot him up.
Like that.
Squabble up.
Freestyle.
Shot him up.
200.
Squabble up, nigga.
DaBaby.
Shot him up.
Just incredible.
Squabble up.
Hey.
Shot him up.
Come on, man.
You know what time it is?
That was hard.
Now this gonna be a
Rock
fucking weird take when I say this, and now you can fucking debate with me when I say this. DaBaby probably almost the closest that we have right now for real to Wayne.
With that freestyle and the metaphors, he put something on.
Out when DaBaby first came
we
out.
said the closest. How close are we talking?
That's what I'm saying.
About?
We
It's
ain't-
still,
Can I-
it's still not
Can I offer a better comparison?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
In my opinion, a better comparison is take it with a grain of salt. I think that DaBaby and T.I. is a better
Okay.
comp. When DaBaby first came out, I was telling motherfuckers that I think DaBaby, he reminded me a lot of T.I. Even like T.I., he was a wild nigga when he first came out, and then he came out hard. He had like bars, cadence, and he had motherfucking beats that was slapping. And DaBaby did kind of the same thing that T.I. done, bro. I don't see him on the way.
I think he got a little more
Impact.
flow than T.I.
he do got a little more flow though.
T.I. got some lyrics.
Are y'all forgetting T.I.?
T.I. storytelling rapper.
Yeah, but listen, now I'm a T.I. fan now.
T.I. storytelling rapper.
I still got the CDs from out my
Rapping for
Jordan
the hell of
shoebox
it,
now.
hella rich. Never have to
can
sell
tell
a
you.
brick
But I'm-
again. Let me
but
tell
I'm
the bitch
telling you.
again.
DaBaby got a little more flow in my mind.
Because it's a newer
Now,
rap
now
style.
T.I. gonna talk about it a little more than DaBaby is, but as far as flow,
Like DaBaby killing that nigga.
Yeah. T.I. storyteller. DaBaby gets still more metaphorical and lyrical like Wayne is. That's why we comparing them to like
Yeah, that's why I'm
Wayne,
comparing him to Wayne. Cause
Yeah.
Wayne is literally a metaphorical rapper, artist.
he got a T.I.
DaBaby-
impact.
DaBaby got that shit. People don't talk about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like DaBaby got that shit. But again, just the fact that the dirt on his name, everybody want to look down on him. That nigga. I mean, he really did a song with Wayne, and they went toe to toe with each other.
Okay.
On his
Oh
own
God.
Is that Lonely Baby?
That's why I'm putting them.
That's not the video they got. With it's DaBaby song. They went toe to toe.
Lonely,
Wayne hopped
Baby.
on that feature.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was another one they did. They did a video tour.
Well, you know what? Since we talking about it, fuck it. DaBaby cold as hell. We just compare him to Wayne. So how about this? Let me ask you a question. Since we comparing DaBaby to Wayne, we know where Wayne is right now in his career. Has Wayne peaked?
Wayne peaked a while ago.
Oh God, Tom, come on, bro. Why are we saying this?
Yeah, he definitely
Wayne
Peak?
is not peaked, bro.
As far as peaked,
He's definitely peaked.
Wayne has peaked as far as influence. As
that's
far
what I'm
as what he's
saying.
gonna
Like,
do,
as far as how big his career is gonna be.
I
But I'm not saying it's the end of his career. I'm saying he's more of the plateau.
This question is coming from the last chat from
Yeah.
at fratboy125. He was basically saying he was like this Wayne peak, because we was having a conversation last week and Jay was basically, he was like, he was going crazy talking about what was Wayne's favorite best track, what it was, best verse,
his best feature,
his best verse or whatever, best feature. And at the end of the day, so somebody basically asked that question, and so it's like, do we think he peaked?
Bro,
I think that nigga peaked back in like 2012. If you,
I wouldn't say he's necessarily peaked to the point where he's on
he
decline.
fell off in 2012.
He's
Wayne at the prom queen.
He's more of on a plateau than a decline or a peak.
I mean,
we trying to make it sound nice because we got a lot of respect for Wayne as an artist because we grew up with him, but he's definitely peaked.
I'm just saying, as far as like when I knew Wayne, you gotta think about it, we grew up, we were middle school when Wayne was really popping.
Drought.
When I got to high school, Wayne was still kind of popping, but then once I got to college, it was like we was waiting on Wayne to drop. That's when he was in jail, and then that's when he started coming out doing like the random, like just freestyle. It just didn't have no feel to it to me no more.
Bro, he dropped D4. He dropped D4 our freshman year.
I think what's D4? Dedication 4?
Dedication 4.
The last good album that I heard from Wayne was with the one where he had it was with 2 Chainz.
That
not the last one. Not the last one.
Are you talking about the one before?
Butterfly Joint. He was in college.
That Butterfly album. Yeah. That was a good album.
That was the last good album. And he had Wowzers on there with Trina. That song. What's that shit? That shit used to go.
Right.
Yeah, that beat used to go so fucking hard. Oh,
bro. No, but this is how I feel about it, bro. I don't feel like he's peaked as an artist. I feel like he's peaked as an influence, maybe. But as an artist, no. If that nigga drop a Carter 6 and it really go hard, we gonna put him back in the conversation. All he gotta do is get back in the conversation.
Bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now.
Recently, they got him back in the conversation.
At the end of the day, like I said, Wayne is a great, and we all love Wayne. We got respect for Wayne. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now. This Carter of what? 5 or 6 coming out?
6.
It's just gonna be a regular album, bro. It's gonna be hyped up, and then when the album get here, we're gonna be done forgot it after that.
I just don't want that nigga to do no singing on that bitch. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Now, unless he drop another How to Love and that.
Bro. There you go. My tongue is a Uzi, my dick is an AK.
That nigga did go hard on that hoe.
Listen to that shit.
My tongue is a Uzi.
My dick is an AK. My tongue is an Uzi. My dick is an AK. My tongue is
This will be your favorite song.
And you know what? Sad thing about it, he wasn't talking about shit on there, but I fucked with it.
But because we fucked with Wayne at the time. He had the ear. He had our ear.
He had my ear, but that's what I'm saying. After that,
because
the niggas.
To be honest, unpopular opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Unpopular opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Carter 3 was so good that Carter 4 was alright to me. Carter 5 also was alright.
So so just like how we were talking about with the Chris Brown and Michael Jordan, the whole, how the Michael Jordan, LeBron, and the Michael Jackson, then Chris Brown. So what we say, Wayne, Drake?
Yeah, Drake has definitely eclipsed Wayne so far.
Yeah, he eclipsed
Wayne as far as influence goes and what he's done with his career. But he still ain't took the. I don't think he's a better lyricist. I think he's just as good almost though. I think he can go toe to toe with that nigga.
I like the lyrics. I like the
lyrics. I think he can go toe to toe with that nigga.
Nah, I think Drake.
And they improved it.
Drake a better performer, man.
He is, but they didn't prove that nigga can rap toe to toe with that nigga. You know how many features he got with that nigga? I ain't never seen him live perform, but
no, I'm saying have you ever seen Drake?
No, I haven't. But I'm just saying he appeals more than Wayne does to the majority of the population.
Jumping around with them little dead ass dreads falling out. I'd rather see that shit than Drake just walking across that motherfucker.
Celibacy.
He just walk around. He grabbing drinks at the bar. He just singing. He getting drunk. He his
Chilling.
ass.
Nah, I feel like he probably got some turn up. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to a Drake concert. I feel like he'll turn that joint up.
Hey, but y'all
He'll
seen
turn
that?
that
Hey,
joint
have
up.
y'all seen that Nokia video?
Oh no, I seen it. I just saw it twice yesterday because I was watching some reviews on it.
What is the Nokia video?
You know that
the new
song?
Drake song.
Yeah, who's calling my
I be
phone?
so lost. I ain't never heard it before. I'm so lost.
You ain't never heard it.
Nah,
You
I'm
heard
so
the song?
Nah, I ain't heard it.
I'll play the video for him. Run the video, bro. Run a little bit of
He
it.
dropped the
I
video.
don't know if they
Oh,
gonna
I can
flag
play a
us.
little bit of the song. It don't even matter.
Yeah, play a little bit of the song. They might flag that
Yeah, I play
video.
the song because we can't be standing on that video for too long.
But they did say that nigga was throwing shots at Kendrick in the video.
Was
The video,
he?
yes, I do think, and that's what I was gonna say. Drake is really smart, even though he know he can't lyrically go against Kendrick for real. I like how he posted the video.
He a petty nigga though.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
The video.
Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Angie? Was it Nancy? Is it Artie? Where's the function?
Where the fuck the
Where's the
function?
Angie?
Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone.
All right, man.
You playing the rookie? Tell your girl take a
So how is that a shot at Kendrick?
Stop teasing me.
No. The song ain't got no shots in it. The song ain't got no shots. The video. That's
Oh,
why
the
we
video.
gotta at some point throw a clip, but
I'll look at it. Yeah, we can come back.
check it out. They saying he doing like some stuff
From the
similar
Super
to
Bowl.
what Kendrick did at the Super Bowl to kind of throw shots. And even the owl scene where the owl like kind of looking at the camera and then do like a little what nigga like
Yeah.
it's almost like he found it. Even in the beginning he did the little crip walk 2-step type move. I was like, oh yeah, he
really was shooting his shit at that nigga. And I told
even them girls.
I told Jairus the other day. I told him when the shit first dropped. I told him on the Nokia song that nigga is really dissing Kendrick by using his own flow.
Baby girl.
He using his own flow. That baby girl. Let me see you do the dance. Let me see you twirl. That nigga, that's Kendrick.
Yeah. That's some type of Kendrick / Baby Keem ass shit for real.
It's like, and he's showing you like, nigga, I don't even need you. What you call me, a culture vulture? All right, I'm gonna vulture your shit and still make a hit.
But I still, I don't think you think that another battle would ensue though. You think he would say some shit to him?
I think Kendrick gonna come back.
No, do you think Drake will actually make a comment, like a come back on him? Do you think we could see them do a part 2?
Once Kendrick say something.
Okay.
Now,
do you think it's gonna be a word about him?
Now, if Drake drop another album before Kendrick drop something else, yes, I believe Drake gonna say he gonna throw them little shots like they always say. How he always throw little shots. He gonna throw them.
I don't want that.
So yeah, I think them ghostwriters, or you think that's Drake?
I believe the ghostwriters are a part of his team, yeah, but I don't think that the shit that he's shooting at Kendrick is ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? I think anything he shoot at Kendrick is him. That's the reason why I say that is because he shot himself in the foot a lot during that battle. I was like, I don't see no ghostwriters being that prideful that they like, I'm just gonna keep going even though I'm losing. That was him, bro. That was all him, bro. Now some stuff,
yeah.
He was losing. After a while, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. I can't let this go." And I was like, "Bro, now you're just saying the same thing over and over again. You shooting shots at 5-6 different people per time, bro. Just let it go. Just let it go."
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that video was very creative, and I liked it. It was simple as fuck, but at the same time, you could see what message he was trying to send, and he did it. And it was like
that's what he should have did for a long time ago, though. He should have been let the battle go and just said, "Let me let the antics win," because that's his thing. He an antics person.
Yeah.
All right. I hate to interrupt the vibes. We've been on music for 45 minutes. Let's see what we got.
What we got, bro?
What we got then, Mr.
Oh. That's what I want.
Everybody, what you got?
I don't know if y'all big in this lane, bro, but this Solo Leveling had a finale. I don't know if y'all watch anime. Solo Leveling. I know Nardo know because we get on anime, bro. But so I don't know if you've seen it though.
I ain't seen it. My mom told me about it though. She told me to check it out. We used to play this video game as kids, bro. It was called Guild Wars. And in the Guild Wars, you start off like as a level 1. You know what I'm saying? You pick your class or some shit, and then you got to go throughout the world and figure out your way through it. And so we used to all play it as a family. And my mom was like solo level, reminded her so much of the game Guild Wars, bro. And she was like, the guy.
I gotta check that joint out, bro.
Yeah.
When I say the animation, the storyline, the fights, well, I'm not a big regular. I like anime in general, but if you ain't throwing hands on that mug, I'm really low key ready to switch to another. But the fact that you got good storytelling, good character build, and even though this nigga gets stronger the more he fight, the way they build up his characters and the people that he gotta fight, it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can
kind of nerf him a little bit.
Bro, that nigga cold, bro. Like I'm saying, that junk go dumb. But it's been such a big topic. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. I think it's on Crunchyroll, and that's probably it right now. It might be on something else.
Is it a dub or is it?
It's dubbing as they continue. Like it's been getting dubbed pretty much every other week. Season 2 over with now, so I think it'll be a dub for all of them by the end of next week, probably.
How many episodes in a season? Because when I start watching it, I'm probably gonna watch 2 seasons in one day.
12 to 13, bro. But when I say the anime community is going crazy because I think it's number 1 on Crunchyroll, number 1 on another streaming site. It outdid Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
And Demon Slayer
still putting out episodes? I thought I was through with it.
Oh yeah, they got a movie coming out.
I thought
But
I was through.
as far as the animations in Demon Slayer, it's rivaling,
those
type of animations, bro. So like, I think y'all need to check it out, bro. And I think
I told my mom I was gonna watch a few episodes, bro. She told me to call when I need to log in, so I'm gonna have to make that call this weekend, man.
It's worth it.
Hey, tell her let me get it too, bro.
It's over with.
It's
one log in per.
Let me get a log in, man.
It's one log in per, man.
Y'all can log into mine, son.
You finna get us booted off the service, man.
Let me get the log in, man.
Finna get us booted off the service, man.
She know, man.
Off the service.
Do anybody know when Demon Slayer dropping again?
They got a movie coming out this summer, if I'm not mistaken, or not next summer, probably.
That's my anime. See, like
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer was it for me.
I never heard, huh?
They got Michael Jackson on that.
Michael Jackson on the anime?
Oh, Demon Slayer,
bro. They got Michael Jackson, bro. I swear the main
antagonist. Yeah, the main one. Number 1, whatever his name is.
So you think that's Michael Jackson?
That's what my kids call it, man, bro. Because he always stepping in with them full black suits.
He had his head down with the cap. Like he on School Criminals.
Oh, that's Mike for sure,
that man in my school, bro.
The last anime I watched, bro, was Attack on Titan, and that shit was so good, bro.
And that shit was so
gas,
good,
bro. I ain't watched that one yet.
That shit, bro. It's like it's anime, but it's dark as hell, bro.
It's gas. That junk gas. If you trying to put somebody on anime, that's the one you start them with.
I ain't gonna lie though, it might not even be a good one to start with. Like it may capture their attention, but it's so many ups and downs and twists in that bit, man. Yeah. That's a great ass show. That's
season 3, if you're not really dedicated, you'll fall off.
Yeah.
Because season 3 is when you start being like, what the hell is going on?
What they doing?
When did they switch up?
Yeah.
So if you're not really locked in by season 3, you might not rock it. But
which one is that? So I put my old lady on.
Attack on Titan, man. Attack on Titan. That's one of the ones, bro. Attack on Titan. Yeah, that one, and then the My Hero Academia. I was on that for like the first 2 seasons.
It's good.
That joint was smooth.
Get back on it. Get back up on it.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't watch TV no more, man.
I don't
watch TV no more. I gotta start back watching TV. I be hearing about all these shows on like Netflix and Apple TV and all this other stuff.
Don't get into it. She be watching that Tyler Perry's The Oval 24/7.
No, bro, I don't like watching nothing Tyler Perry.
Want to watch that?
Tyler Perry. Hey, speaking of Tyler Perry, bro, have y'all seen Marvin Sapp lock people in his church? That's almost like a Tyler Perry movie plot.
That's crazy.
It really is, bro.
Hey, close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors.
Hey,
I said close the doors.
I haven't seen the original video.
Show the video. I've only seen the memes and
I've been seeing
the people making fun of it.
I don't know if I can find the video, but basically he was at the church and he was giving like his sermon, and it got to the point where they was finna do the offering, and he says, "We got 20,000 people in this room, and we have thousands of people online. Ushers, close the door. Now, if everybody in here gives $20, we can leave out of here with $40,000 today. Brothers and sisters, I implore you to reach in your pocket and give." The ushers looked at him and they was a little confused. He said, "Ushers, close the doors." And the ushers was like, "Huh? Ushers, close the damn door." And so he ain't cussed though, but he told him to close the door, bro. And he basically said, "I'm locking y'all in here until everybody in this building gives me $20. Yeah. And I don't know how it ended though.
I got my relationship with me and God. If I ain't got 20 to give, you ain't getting it.
If I got it to give and I don't want to give it, guess what?
That's why I don't like going to church. They feel like they obligated to tell me what the fuck to do with my shit.
Put my little $2 in that.
I think the problem is, bro, if you don't teach why you give, then you have to force people to do it. That's stupid. If you got to force somebody to do something that they're supposed to be taught to understand why they doing it. It's supposed to be a principle that you do for that reason.
Yeah, you're supposed to understand why.
To do it. That was where he messed up. Even if his intent was to show that if we all do this, like in the black community, if we say, y'all, if we all put $20 together, we could. If your mindset was there, yes, great. But the way you went about it, your delivery was stupid, and now everybody gonna look at you like you just another church looking for money.
A charlatan.
You gotta know who your audience is and how you move, and then you get to record it.
For me, the way I think about that situation, and this is like a reason.
Whoa.
Damn, your shit blurred, boy. You like a ghost. The reason why I kind of don't fuck with it, and the reason it's like why I don't go to church is now I got my relationship with God.
I think we need to stop talking about church.
Y'all, I got my business. But let me just say, like, it's like this though. At the end of the day, my mom, I don't know how y'all pay tithes. I don't even know if y'all pay tithes, but my mom pays hella tithes, and she gets on me about pay your tithes, Darius, pay your 10%, pay your 10%, pay your 50%. I'm put everybody parent and put that in there. My only thing is, if you're putting your 10% in, and let's just say you're paying your tithes every time, you doing your part. If somebody comes up to you and say, "Now I want you to give more, because God told me to tell you to give more," don't tell me what the hell God told me. My thing is, bro, God ain't tell me that.
Yeah.
That. If God ain't told you that, then that's different. If God ain't put that on your heart to do that
on me, I start getting anxiety because it's like, I don't do that.
That's just your BS meter reading through whoever that person was. But
yeah, bro. Because the thing is, I think it's a matter of your heart position, bro. Why do you want to give to this church? What about this church is what they're doing makes you feel like if I give to them, this is about to go to the kingdom. Actually, this is actually about to build towards Christ and actually help somebody and actually go towards scholarships and actually go to. If you know that church is actually doing those works, it feels better to say I can give my 10% here, which I already know I owe God, but I can give it here without feeling like I'm just giving them my money and the pastor got a caddy, or you know what I'm saying, and he in here chilling and we ain't got no new doors yet. He in here going crazy.
My only thing is like P said, it's like at the end of the day, it's like that meter. Yeah. You start to read bullshit because it's like at the same time. My thing is like you want me to give more. What if I'm not able to give more? What if that person's not able to give more? Or it's not even just that. It's like, what? How the fuck is this helping me?
Like, I will say, the principle of tithing and being able to set aside 10% of your income makes you think that I need to go out here and go either make more or better budget the money that I do have. So it kind of psychologically puts you to a place where I'm going to be smarter with my money because I know I got to put some over here. So I get it. I think it's just the way that we go about using the money when it going to the church has to be better assessed.
The way that the world has done it, the way that the early church has made it look, a lot of, like you said, charlatans have taken that position and utilized those funds in the wrong way. So that's why a lot of people don't, like you said, that's why a lot of folks don't go to church now, because they don't know who to trust. They like, bro, I'm giving you this, but what is this really doing to help the community? Like you said, what is this doing to help me Not personally, but what am I seeing the effects
now
of
I
this?
can see how it looked crazy on the Marvin Sapp situation. Because like, first of all, he's a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a pastor, so you know you respect it. But at the same time, you got somebody else from the outside looking in. They like, my nigga, this dude Grammy. He probably got a Grammy. I don't know what he got, but he got awards for his gospel singing. He got money. What the hell you ask for $20 from everybody in this bitch? We want to know where that's going for. And you telling people close the door, shut the door. Nigga, you know how quick I am to walk up to an usher and be like, you better move.
No, for real.
It's the delivery, bro. It's the delivery. If you're not teaching your congregation why you doing it and what, like you said, Pat, the principle of giving your first, it really was, this is how it's set up. God asked the early Hebrew people to give the best of what they have, right? The 10th or the first of what they have. Just to say that I trust you with this, God, regardless of what takes place. I trust that you're going to give this back tenfold. I'm giving you 10%, and I know you're going to give this back tenfold because I trust you. Not because I want it back tenfold, because I trust you with what I'm giving you. If you don't feel like you can trust your church or trust the place you put it at, it's going to be hard.
That's not the problem. It's at the end of the day, what I'm saying is stop feeling like, I feel like what places like, you know, certain people, you know, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about certain people. At the end of the day, stop feeling like I'm supposed to be disciplined by doing what you say just because you say it.
Yeah, you got to come up with that.
If I have some thought in my mind like, nah, I don't want to do that, it shouldn't be no question why I can't fucking not do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to be forced to do anything, bro. It's got to be your heart that want to do that.
You know what?
The way we grow up is like, in a sense, it's just like I said, it's like my mom. Now y'all might be different, but it's like my mom. Again, she gonna give her 10%.
Yeah,
she gonna give her 10%, no matter what the fuck nobody say. But the thing is, also, if he asks for more, I know Linda going in that damn purse.
Yeah, because Linda done tried them.
And I feel like
I tried them.
But I also think that thought too of just what's been passed down on people as far as like, you know, you supposed to be disciplined and give. You supposed to give. No ifs, no ands, no buts. You supposed to give. So that's why I'm saying, like, nah. If I feel like I got something in my mind, I shouldn't be looked at as crazy just because I'm not.
You got questions. You got questions as to why.
That's all it is. It's questions that need answers.
You got questions of why. You don't want to do it just blindly. You don't want to be ignorant about what you're doing.
And that's why he look like shit the way he look on social media. We had a time. Now, if this shit was happening when it wasn't social media, this shit would have been normal.
Yep. And mother would have known nothing about it. They would have said nothing. It would have just been another day.
But you gotta think about it. Now we in the social media era, so it's like now when that shit get pointed out, that shit actually makes him look bad, and now he has to explain himself. And that shit always been happening.
You gotta do some public relations now. He gonna have to do something, put another song out. He gonna have to do a
song ain't gonna fix that, man. A song ain't gonna fix that.
A song ain't gonna fix that. Nigga, we fucked that up.
Bro, and people was rocking with it, and then he did this. I was like, God, he shot himself in the foot.
I just felt like all I'm saying is I just felt like his situation was an example for everybody. Is a reason why people don't fuck.
Yeah,
that they moved. That people have generally kind of moved away from the church, but also I'm thinking about other religions that we have out there because you know the viewership we ain't finna just limit it to just Christianity. You know, we probably got Buddhists, we probably got people within the Muslim religion, and we want to wish them Eid Mubarak. That's a happy Eid. They just went through their festival Ramadan. Of fasting. Yeah, Ramadan. And so for 30 days, bro, and the premise of it, as I understand it, that they can't eat during any time that the sun is up. So like they have a meal in the morning and then they got to wait throughout the rest of the day. Could y'all fast for 30 days? Could y'all do that shit?
So question, when you say fast, how long am I fasting and what am I not able to eat?
Saying from sun up to sundown, nothing.
So after 5 a.m., you can't eat anything until the sun go down.
So you
can't eat or drink anything, actually.
So, like, basically, if I was here in Texas, I couldn't eat nothing until 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's what it means when the sun goes down.
So honestly, me, I could do it.
I could do it. I've
done it.
I don't know if I've done it for 30 days. I don't know if I've done it for 30 days, but I've definitely gone days without.
Y'all got it. What would y'all? All right, so if you had to fast right now for 30 days from one thing in life, what would it be?
From one thing in life,
bro, I need to fast from corn, bro.
Okay, we got corn. Now next.
Yeah.
You said
don't think about it too much, guys. Just go to the next person. What would you go with?
Okay. I had to realize what you meant. No, when you said corn, I'm over here like.
Yeah, we ain't got to overemphasize it. The man gave his answer. Next person. What would y'all fast from? Number 2, 3. Okay, we got that gentleman Jack.
Yeah.
What would you fast from, DZ? Pops, Red Bulls.
It's that caffeine.
Energy drink.
I fast from fucking taking naps and shit, bro.
I never not stopped taking my naps. I'm gonna take my nap.
Yeah, I think universally we should take naps, bro.
Sometimes, bro.
I think you need to nap.
I think
not all
needs
throughout
to add
the day.
to the workforce.
You don't need it throughout the day.
Hey, I don't know if he just saying this. Like, I don't know if he just said this or if he said this earlier. But that's another thing I would fast from. And if I have viewers out there, but yes, I would fast from women, but only because no homo. Like, I ain't gotta say that neither. But the reason I'm saying I would fast from women is because for me, I think sometimes I be wanting to test myself and see how long I could go without being, physically, acquainted.
Mm-hmm.
And also like, fuck you, all that. And I would rather just like I would want to know how I feel. Also, I wouldn't want to get my feelings
Baby, let's get married.
Like because sex because me, being physical sex, that plays a big role when it comes to a woman. As different as it comes to us, like, cause us, y'all, we can go fuck and not have no emotions.
So you talking soul ties?
Yeah, I don't like giving women soul ties.
Yeah, you don't like feeling like an ass or shit.
I don't like feeling like
did all this, and you don't really want to be with them.
Yeah, like if I like you, and I'm fucking you, I want you to feel that thrill. But at the same time, I'm just talking about as far as like other, like when you just out there living life, you single, you want to just kind of. That's just like another conversation. It's like being single. How do y'all feel about being just single and being out in this world and you got all these women around you? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got all these women around you, but you got to sit there and play it safe at the same time.
It's him showing the ring. Like, yeah, he like, I can't be in this conversation, dog. Like, this ain't for me. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I can't talk about it. But I mean, like, because I really want to know, because it's like at the end of the day, I mean, now get it. Now I know you married. Now you good, bro. You single. I mean, you're not single. But my other guys, like, how do y'all feel when y'all be single and you do have these options, and then at the same time you can't relate? That's how you feel.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, my guy. I wasn't talking to you, my man.
I speak on it from my position.
I was talking to the chat.
I'm a big Kevin Gates fan.
All I'm saying is that's why. See, like me, that's why I stay away. Like, personally, I'm just being real, and I can say this out loud. That's why I don't really fornicate with everybody, because at the end of the day, if I don't like you, it's like if I don't like you, ain't no point of leading you on that long, because I don't got time for you to be outside my motherfucking window. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
you want another level of peace when you get to a
well, yeah. But I'm telling you, I see where I feel like you coming from is humans. Like, we are creatures, man. I mean, that's what we was made to do. But you don't want to be victim of the flesh either. You don't want that controlling your mind and your everyday life. You don't want to be like, oh, I need to find something to do this weekend. I need to find me something. Life
That's why
first.
marriage is dope, bro. That's why marriage is dope, bro. Because it puts you in a position of accountability, and you have to sacrifice that flesh, because you're gonna have it anyway. But you got to sacrifice it because you like, bro, I've committed to this. Once you say I've committed to this, there's something that's right there to say I can't even mess this up. I can't even think about messing it up. Even if I thought about it, I gotta forget I thought about it.
Just like how you explaining it. So now I'm gonna bring it back to my homie over here. So Gifted. So like I said, you're married. Is everything the way that he explained it? Is it that like that for you? Is it just that same exact feeling, or is it a little different?
Is it the same exact feeling? I mean, is there still temptation? You're gonna be tempted every day.
That's what I'm and that's okay. That's okay.
But you have to be master to your temptations and master to your flesh, which is why I'm such a big Kevin Gates fan. Because people be thinking he talk about bullshit, but he
talk real shit.
He be spitting.
Blink twice if you under duress, brother. Blink twice if you under duress.
I'm not under duress. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey, I see somebody moving in there.
I'm talking. Listen. The way I view it, bro. The way I view it as a single man is that I don't even look at it as like a single man with all these women around. It's just humans around you, bro. Like, if that's you focus on women being there, then that's what you're gonna always see. It's like, as a single person, you got freedom and opportunity, and you got shit. If it's in you, you got the will to create, bro. And it's like you can use that time to really build some shit and make sure that the future that you see for yourself and for the family that you want to create at some point, God willing, that you can have that foundation for them. And I feel like that's where people overlook the power in being single, because when you got a partner, you got somebody that's dependent on you, a relationship or something like that, you know, motherfuckers trying to, they taking up your time, they taking up your energy, and you got to focus on them because you want to be a good person to them. So it's like you got to use a single time to the best of your ability.
To be the best
man,
when that
you
happens.
were saying some real shit. It's the fact that this motherfucker said get married and have women on the side.
That's rod ass, man.
That's HR. That's HR.
That's HR. Okay, he's just making sure we all okay.
But then you're right though too about that. Like, as far as like being able to have that room and that creation. Like I said, bro, it's just me myself. I just wish, you know, in a sense, as far as like if I was to fast from everything for real, it'd just be from like my sexual desires.
Yep.
From being with a woman, because at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, you can have a main thing being single, but then you can still have thoughts, temptation around you, as far as like, man, damn, I can get away with this. I ain't married yet. I can get away with this. But it's like you doing all that, I can get away with this. But you really can't, cause that bitch, once you give her some of that bitch gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, bro. It ain't never. Everything comes with a consequence, bro. Every action has a reaction. It don't matter what you do. It's gonna fall. Something gonna come back to it. Something gonna.
He learned from it. He learned from experience.
Yeah, bro. I know all too well. That every action has a reaction.
We all do. I mean, we all do. We all do.
DeMarco.
That's part of maturing and growing up and getting to where you want to be in life, and that's all based on your faith and your goals personally.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and judge nobody off of what they do.
Yeah.
What you eat don't make me shit.
What you exactly?
What you said?
What you eat don't make me shit.
And what you don't make me come.
No, it's what you love don't make me spit.
Because in this life, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Not out your mouth. Y'all ain't got no vision.
We ain't got.
Y'all know
it. Hey, but nah, for real though, we talking about
and where there's no vision, you fail.
Hey, hold on. The reason
a vision without action is merely a dream.
He just brought up a vision though, and the reason I'm gonna say this, because the reason why I would feel like I would be good fasting from women is also because I want to end up like my boy Ashton. I want to be like my boy Ashton. My boy Ashton Hall. I don't know that nigga, and he don't know me, but we know each other, and I don't know him, but he don't know me. But we knew each other from Alcorn. That boy Ashton Hall, who been going viral on Instagram.
Yeah.
That boy went to Alcorn with us.
He definitely
and we used
did.
to see him.
Yeah.
On the football field.
Right now for doing morning routines, and even though if it look like bullshit, at the end of the day, that nigga he's setting himself up. He's making some, and it's like people are following him, and it's like you can't even hate on that shit because it's like, bro, I used to be in the cafeteria with this nigga. Like I used to walk in the cafeteria.
You can't do nothing but be happy for him, bro.
Nigga here, and you can't do nothing but be happy for him. And it's like if you see him could be able to do it, it's like, well, damn.
What am I not doing?
And like, you know, he ain't out. I mean, I'm sure he got hoes. But at the end of the day, you know, he ain't just out here broadcasting women. You know, he got his thing going on. And it's like, and I'm sure his followers have been went up. I think he had like 2 million before he even went viral. Right now, he had 10 million followers.
Yeah,
like,
bro. They do nothing but help him. That's why I was thinking about it when it was going down, bro. At first, I was like, man, why they on this man ass like that? But then I started thinking, I was like, bro, this ain't finna do nothing but shoot his shit up, because it ain't like he's doing. They're trying to make something negative out of it, but it's not like he's doing anything that's negative. Everything that he's doing is showing you that this is how you should utilize your time. This how I look because of how I utilize my time. This is what I do with that time. And even though if these look like some crazy blocks of time that I did all of this, and the stuff I'm doing might be a little wild to you because you're not practicing it, but it's still all it's positive things that I'm doing. So now you trying to make fun of it, it's only gonna bring more people attention to it. Now it's time for me to make the next video.
But you know what's crazy though? But what's crazy though is like, there's so many people that's in this entertainment industry, music industry, all type of different industries. They all claim to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You got people like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. The nigga says he get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go work out.
I believe that.
Me personally, do I think he's telling the truth? I don't know. I don't live with the nigga and I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, it's just that persona of just being able to say, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm finna go get myself together. I'm finna start my day off, this. And he made it go viral. And now people are trying to follow that. Even if they're playing with it, they're trying to follow it because that is the actual persona of being great. Like when you're trying to be great, everybody say the early bird get the worm.
Early bird gets the worm. Yeah.
Early bird get the worm. So it's like when you watch that shit, you just sit there like, damn, bro.
He said the banana skin routine was wild though. It was.
The banana routine is, but guess what? When I saw that shit the first time, I started thinking, damn, a banana peel might be good for my skin.
It might be, and it probably is.
He said a friend.
I never said I was putting a banana on my skin when I saw it.
I never said that shit. But at the same time, when I saw it, I started thinking,
about an orange peel.
Well, maybe a banana peel might be right.
I thought about an orange. I was like, well, maybe an orange.
The little lemon juice made sense.
I said, yeah, okay, I'm gonna try it out.
And it's like, everywhere the nigga go, he dipping his face in a bowl of water.
Bro, Nardo had the eye patches on, bro. The last stream. Why y'all playing?
You gotta keep your skin good, brother.
You gotta keep it, bro. I'm just saying, all he's showing is that this is how you should carry. If you're trying to, not that you're trying to beat him.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you, I'd sleep past 6, bro.
Oh God, now I got my own.
Marvin said no millionaire sleeps past 6.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you, I ain't getting up to 8 or 9, bro.
That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45. That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45 every day.
And I'm gonna take a nap.
But this is another thing that I challenge myself with all the time too, is that I tell myself I want to be all of these things as far as successful is concerned. Yeah. But what am I sacrificing to get to that point in order for me to say, man, why this ain't happening? Why ain't that ain't happening? What are you really sacrificing, or what is the time that you're really putting in to say, I deserve to be at this point? You can have all the talent in the world, but what am I doing to say I deserve to? I put out this much content this month. I put out this much blank this month. I worked out this much this month. What am I doing to say I deserve any of the stuff that I was complaining about 5-10 years ago about not having? Even to this point.
You gotta
like
that working.
This all
that was a good segue.
Yeah.
Because y'all familiar with the new Captain America, Anthony Mackie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You talking about Black America?
And that same topic you was just in, saying like, how hard do I have to work, or how hard have I worked? How much work should I be putting in to feel like I should be somewhere? Have y'all seen the interview with him where he was saying that success is given and not earned? Yeah,
I saw it.
I think I saw a clip of it, but not the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna share and play it real quick.
But I ain't gonna lie, that whole conversation we just had, it just goes to show you that whole little Ashton Hall viral shit, they got people talking.
They do.
Who that is snoring?
You sharing your audio?
No.
Are you sharing your audio?
It's not playing?
No, we can't hear your audio.
See.
And your dog is getting down. That my dog was.
He trying to figure it out. You want to send me the link?
It's broke, bro.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, just tell us what he's talking about. Just give us an overview.
Yeah. What are we saying?
Your mic off.
So basically, this is what he's saying. I'll read along with it. He's saying, basically, you tell your kids every day that if you want to be somewhere, you gotta work to get there. But he said he been in the acting business for 24 years, and he been basically a B-list actor for his whole career. And he go from that to being Captain America overnight. Or you see music artists being trash and then make one hit and blow up overnight. And he was talking to them about it as football players, and he was saying like, who chose you? Say I'm gonna draft you when there was probably people that ran faster than you, played better than you. You just happened to be in the right place at the right time. So he was arguing the fact that success is given because somebody gave you a chance, not because you worked hard to be there.
That's true.
Yeah, and
you know how many people out here with the degree and with the with the skills to be able to have certain jobs, but they can't have it because somebody else got the job just because they knew them.
So that's what that was his point. The point that he was trying to argue when he's putting that out.
But I also feel like that's where we need to take comparison out of the subject, right? What we do that makes us feel like we're not successful or we haven't become something is we tell ourselves because we don't have this, this is what I'm trying to reach, and because I haven't reached this, I'm not successful. Because I'm not doing this, I'm not successful. Just because he was a B-list actor, I mean he wasn't successful as a B-list actor. He became an A-list, and he was given that opportunity, but he was still already successful. And I think that's why a lot of people's brains are wired in this social media way we think, is that if I don't look like this, or if I'm not doing what Ashton Hall doing, if I'm not doing what so-and-so is doing, I'm not doing nothing. You got to be content in the fact that what I'm doing matters, but let me do it to the best of my ability so I can't complain about where I'm at. I can't complain about what I don't have or what I do have.
I think you made a valid point. Let me jump in. I think you made a valid point there with saying that our level for success, we have to check that because, like you said, even in the conversation of is it given versus if it's earned, shit, if you worked your way to get to the point where you was a B-list actor and then you finally got the quote-unquote break, if that's what you want to call it, because you already at this B-list level and you're trying to go to the next level, you calling it your break, then yeah, you feel like I was picked for this role and then now I'm getting success off of that being chosen. But you have to work your way to a point to where you was even able to be selected for that position. And I think that when we put too much emphasis on saying that success is given instead of earned, then it's like it takes away the personal responsibility to go out there and work for yourself to try to make something happen. And if we push that message too much, then motherfuckers just like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here and wait until I get chose. No, it ain't about you getting chose, it's about going out and putting yourself out there so you can be in position.
It's a position to get chose, bro, because you can get chosen, but if you're not out, if you like you talked about earlier there about being single, if you want a wife but you ain't putting yourself in position to have a wife, then you don't want a wife. You just saying that shit to say it because it sound good. But if you ain't putting yourself in position to be able to be successful in marriage, then you just talking. That's really all it is. And I had to get on myself about that a lot because in my mind I'm like, bro, there's a level of success that I could have reached if I'm telling myself the truth. There's a level of success I could have reached in music if I was not so busy concerned about what I'm not doing or what it don't look like or what I did. If I didn't think about that so much, what I could have done could have been done already. Where I could have been there already, but I was too busy thinking, man, when I get it, I'm trying to go right here.
And I'll add on to that and get on your ass because I done had video cameras for the last 5-6 years. I've been begging niggas, bro, let's shoot music videos, please. But niggas want their shit to be top tier, top of the top. I wanted to go out there and then I want to come out looking like Usher. You ain't gonna start out looking like Usher. And I feel like that's where motherfuckers that's where people get thrown off, is that they looking at the top of the shit, and it's like, bro, you're not gonna come into the game being at the top. You gotta be okay starting off with a motherfucking let me preach real quick. You gotta be okay starting off with a motherfucking beater, bro. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to jump straight into a motherfucking Ferrari, bro. Everybody wanna go out and get a Hellcat. You can't come out of motherfucking high school as 18 years old and get a Hellcat, bro. I don't care what the credit score tell you and how much you paying a month, bro. That shit don't make sense. There's steps to life, and people, we done got so accustomed to instant gratification in the microwave era that we in, that we just starting to overlook steps of life. And the issue when you overlook steps of life is that when you get to step 5 and you haven't done steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, then you're not gonna be able to make it to step 6 because your ass gonna fail right here. It's so many people that jumped out and bought that Hellcat right out of college or right out of high school because they want to stunt and look like the next person, and then in 5 months that shit on the repo list. And now motherfucking Johnny down the street who got $10,000 in the savings and got your shit for the repo check for the low because they eating off of people doing dumbass shit, and we got to stop allowing ourselves to be dumbass people.
And that's why I
I'm
have to
off
be
my
a testimony,
soapbox.
bro. I just speaking on myself. No dead ass. I gotta speak on myself. That's why I go on my ass. I gotta speak on myself. That's why I go on my ass about it. No pause. I ain't. But like, I gotta get on myself about this shit, bro. Because I truthfully was thinking in the level of why don't I have these things when I have this talent, I have this ability, I have this capability. Why don't I have these things? And moving too fast or impulsively puts you in a position where you like, damn. If I'd have only just slowed down a little bit and looked at it in a different angle, there are so many things that could have been done that I didn't get done because I was so caught up on comparison, what it looked like, what other people think it looked like. That's gotta go out of my head all the way now.
But also too, I'm just gonna say this too. The best way to just stay clear from all that shit, and that's just in my opinion, you just gotta love what the fuck you doing. I love what the fuck you want to do, because the thing is, at the end of the day, if you love it so much, that means you're doing it just because you want to do it, and you're doing it because it makes you happy. So that's like for me, I make my music, and at the end of the day, I might make a song next month, maybe make a song. I might make a song when I'm 45. Like at the end of the day, it don't matter if I haven't made it to a certain level. It just got to be something that you just want to do. Like you're really willing to do.
It feels good to do this, bro.
You can't be looking. Also, you can't be looking for a big break, because if you're looking for a big break and the shit not happening for you, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna somewhat quit. And if you quit, that just shows how much love you didn't have for the shit.
Exactly.
So that's why
you start to lose love for it because your mindset changed about it. You looking at it for like what it hadn't done for you versus what it already been doing for you.
For me, I do this for fun. Like I do my music for fun. It express my personality, who I am. So it's like I'm not gonna quit and then sit here and say, oh, I'm gonna start playing grown and being this person that I ain't. I'm gonna just start living life like, because there's people out there that who lost the passion for their dream, and they just out here like robots. I'm not trying to be no robot. At the end of the day, I'll fucking work this job at the same time. If I love doing something, I'm gonna go do it, because you never know what can come from something doing something. And at the end of the day, right now we're in a place in the era where, like they say, you can blow up overnight. Not saying it's gonna happen for you, but at the same time,
you ain't gonna be in position if you don't do the stuff.
If you don't do what you love, then you ain't gonna never see the shit.
Come on.
And I also think as a race, as a community, as a generation, we need to stop gauging success off of the media.
Yeah.
Everybody's success ain't the same success.
Nope.
I'm not saying that you should settle for anything, but be reasonable, man.
Yeah, you can have mentors or people you look up to and things that you desire, but that shouldn't make you feel like if I don't have it like that, I can't have it at all.
Right.
No, bro, that's stupid. That's ignorant. So then that's where you just learn. You get older, you get wiser, you figure out the shit.
The thing I learned is look around you, see what tools you have at your disposal, and work with what you got, and start moving from there. The shit you use are gonna get better over time, but you got to work with what's in front of you.
Yeah,
you gotta work with what's in front of you. And I'm gonna tell you who does a great job of working what's in front of them. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron. Have y'all been hearing the songs, bro?
I didn't hear it,
bro.
All right,
that
bro.
one you
I gotta
just
play.
That shit go hard.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro.
The Michael Jackson one is crazy.
Michael Jackson.
They got a Michael Jackson version, man. When he was talking about, I'm talking about the man from the Lakers. LeBron
James. He hit the notes with it.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Yeah. Turn around and do the little kiss where you hugging yourself.
LeBron, bro. LeBron James, bro. That's what like you doing. You're wall dancing to LeBron James.
Yeah, it's the king.
This is what you slow dance for. The fact that you made a song about LeBron James,
I'm the king, nigga,
is a problem. It makes me feel away.
LeBron James.
Why he singing LeBron name like that?
Why wouldn't you though? I mean, pause. That's the king, bro.
LeBron James.
That's the king,
like
bro.
Jamie Foxx.
Hey, look, bro. Listen. LeBron has brought the people together in a way that I haven't seen since the likes of Muhammad Ali, man.
Okay.
LeBron, he's the king, bro. He the king. That's all I gotta say, man.
He the Moses of the game.
Hey, let my people go. You feel me?
Hey, But I ain't gonna lie, with all this stuff that's going on around LeBron's name, and y'all think he gonna retire after this season?
I don't think he can, bro.
It's getting
He gonna
ugly.
do a 23rd. He gonna do a 23rd season.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he. I don't know. For some reason, I think right now he giving Luka the keys right now.
I think he gonna do one more season.
I can see LeBron retiring and then try to come back with one more year like Jordan did.
He want Bronny to play well enough for him to play with him.
Bro, don't talk. Y'all making me sad, bro. Let's change the topic.
Okay.
It's getting ugly.
You don't want to start it.
Keep slowing down.
Bro, y'all started talking about LeBron retiring, man. I can't. My heart can't deal with that, man. My heart can't deal with that, man.
Hey, you want to do like I did? Who gonna be
Did
your
LeBron
next
peak? Has LeBron peak?
Ja Morant. Ja Morant next.
Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Ja done peaked already too.
Nah, chill out, bro.
Man,
That's my young boy.
Ja had the potential. I don't know. Ja had the potential.
That's my young boy.
Them ankles cracking.
He had the potential. I don't
No
think.
fear.
I think he one of them people that think ahead of himself. He's mad at he may have like overshot too early or something.
He
He doing a lot of shit, bro.
Man, ain't you a Memphis? You from Memphis, bro?
I am.
Chill
bro.
out,
That's
bro.
why,
You disrespecting the game.
But he went to Memphis and got. I'm gonna be honest. That nigga went to Memphis and got influenced.
That's where he got his swag from.
He got too influenced though.
So he a Memphis dude at this point. He one of your peoples. So you got to ride for him.
You jump, the harder you land.
I'm wishing well on the brother, but Memphis, I feel like anybody needs to steer away from Memphis right now.
They need to make him some shock absorbing shoes.
Y'all already killed Say So P.
Yeah,
I'm saying Memphis is a dead zone now, bro. I do not feel like it's safe.
Now they done killed the nigga who killed Say So P.
I'm telling you, bro. Since Dolph died, it's really like ground zero there, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be thinking about going home. I be like, I really don't have to go home this weekend.
Speaking of the Dolphins,
the Dolphins.
I thought you said Dolphin. My bad. No disrespect and rest in peace. Have y'all been looking at the free agent changes for the NFL?
NFL.
I ain't gonna lie, NFL changes is always weird because you never really know the changes until the season starts. Because I ain't really been hearing much.
It's a lot of movement, but my Saints ain't done shit, and I'm a little I'm about to share it, motherfucker. Let me see. My Saints ain't done shit, bro, and they don't ever do nothing. I'm finna jump off the bandwagon.
That nigga said Tatum next in the league. Whatever.
Tatum is one of them guys, man. I don't like to admit it, but Tatum, he's one of them guys.
Tatum ain't even the best person on his team.
The Cardinals, they ain't really do too much. Nothing here of note. Jacoby Brissett. I mean, if that's
I'm looking for another Super Bowl win with the Eagles. That's all
Atlanta Falcons. They keep a Kadero Hodge. We speaking of Ashton Hall. Kadero Hodge is also an Alcorn State University alumnus.
Oh.
You feel me? Yeah, he played quarterback out there. Yeah, he played quarterback out there. You feel me? He's still doing his thing with the Falcons. He just re-signed. So that's dope.
Okay. That's what's up. One up for another Alcorn night.
Nothing else of note.
Hold
on, we going down. Let's see. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh yeah, that's gonna be smooth.
Oh, we got DeAndre.
D-Hop. You remember we seen him at LA Fitness, bro, or wherever the hell he was?
24 hours.
24 hours hooping,
Bro,
man.
I tell people all the time. I said, bro, we saw him at 24 hours. They be like, man, for real.
And we was like, bro, that look like DeAndre Hopkins, but it's like, nah, he just a nigga hooping. It was D-Hop.
Dude, we saw in the club that one time. They played.
That was Andre Roberson.
Okay.
We saw Andre Roberson. That's basketball, nigga. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, but he played ball.
They picked up Cooper Rush too on the Ravens.
We see everybody.
Yeah, they be out. Cooper Rush, he was decent with the Cowboys. I'm surprised. I guess I ain't surprised they got rid of him.
Tylen Wallace.
He was there. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
He good?
Biebz got what's that wide receiver name?
Khalil Shakir. He stayed
there. They got a new
Josh
one.
Palmer.
They got another new one they just got yesterday.
Josh Palmer?
Hold on, what's that dude's name?
You don't know.
I forgot. I just seen it earlier today. I'm kind of mad though, cause I just realized something. So we got DeAndre Hopkins playing for the Ravens.
Yes, bro.
I hope he's doing something this year, cause they didn't even need him for the Chiefs.
I mean, they needed him. I don't think they used him as well as they could.
They didn't use him.
Rico Dowdle went to the Panthers. That's
no, man. Nah, pull up what they said. Russell Wilson. He going to the Giants.
Yeah, that's coming up here in a second.
Yeah, that nigga going to the Giants. Y'all think they gonna make some noise?
telling you, the Eagles gonna make another Super Bowl appearance.
The Eagles gonna make a Super Bowl
Did they get
appearance.
Stephon Diggs? They had a wide receiver. I don't know who it was. I think it was Stephon Diggs. No, Stephon Diggs played with the Patriots.
Yeah, bro. You mixing up teams. And the Patriots got
Patriots. Do y'all think the Patriots gonna make a? Because
hell no, boy.
Crazy.
No, they not.
Patriots ain't doing shit for the next 5 years.
Dang, 5.
Till they get a quarterback.
They might be good at fantasy football though. And here go my guys right here. They ain't do shit.
Y'all got a grade F.
They ain't do shit, bro. But
damn, y'all ain't even signed Rob Cosby. Y'all horrible.
It is what it is. And then the Giants, New York just trying to make moves. They're trying to bring football back to New York. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson.
That's because Philadelphia doing so well. They're trying to keep their name out.
That's kind of crazy. They got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I feel like Jameis Winston, he don't get enough respect.
He definitely don't.
I feel like he could be playing for a franchise team of his own, and I feel like he could actually be
I don't know about all that now. He can't throw the ball consistently to his team. He throws a lot of interceptions.
I feel like if he had one good season when he actually played more than just when he got to get in, and he had a confidence, he could.
I feel like he'd have got seasons and he'd been throwing interceptions in them joints.
His first 2-3 years, he was with Tampa. First two years, he was with Tampa Bay, and he was a rookie. It's just like Tom Brady said. At this point nowadays, you got niggas coming out of the league, just going straight into being rookies. And it's like Jameis Winston was one of them dudes. So I was just saying, like, that man been in the league for a while. You give him an actual full season of him knowing that he's starting. I feel like that man. I feel like he can play. I feel like that boy can win something.
I want to believe that, but I didn't seen him get the starting role for like extended periods of time for like maybe a month or two and muff it up. He don't do bad, but he just don't do great. He just don't do great. My boy said the Broncos won free agency. That's Denver.
Oh yeah, cause they got. I think they got. Well, let me not think, but I think they got Mac Jones.
Oh, you'll see him on here. Am I not looking at this the right way?
There you go, Broncos.
Well, what they do? Who is these people, bro? I don't know none of these folks.
I can't see it.
They got some defensive
Ingram, that's
players.
a good one.
Justice Strand.
Dre Greenlaw, that's a good sign.
30 TDs, 30 interceptions. God damn, boy. Leave Jameis alone.
Okay. Well, we gonna see what the Broncos do, man.
I don't know who the fuck out here giving the Broncos love.
Shit. It's just a couple of fans out here. What'd you say?
Ain't Tyreek Hill going somewhere?
Shit. Not that I'm aware of.
Let me check my what's called.
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think Tyreek going on.
Yeah, he a franchise player damn near.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere.
All right. Any final topics for us today? Anything on our hearts and minds that we want to share with the people?
I don't know. I think we had a pretty productive podcast. That was a good one, huh?
I'm gonna say this, man. Don't play with nobody, y'all. Be out there and be content, but be precise in everything you do. I'm not talking to these guys in this room. I'm talking to the world.
Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Man, I want to fucking finish.
Thank you for your words of wisdom. And y'all remember on the cartoons where they had the little hook and they'll pull the guy out away from the. Yeah, that's what we doing to you right now. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in to episode 2 of the 3130 Talk Show. You feel me? It's your boy Big Nardo. I'm joined by Jairus Demarco, Q-Folk 123, and the Gifted. And we are out. Peace.
That's some bullshit.